Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Urban Homesteading Wednesday Quickies. If today is your first time visiting with us, I want to extend to you a very warm welcome and invite you to view any of our over 420 videos that we have arranged for your convenience in playlists, as we are confident you're going to find something both entertaining and useful for your consumption. If you have been here before but you have not subscribed, do subscribe. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. In a recent visit to my parents' house, I found this old radio that I used to use as a boy, and here is Goofy to show you how old this is. And when I tried to use it, I found it out to barely get any stations and also be very scratchy. I wanted to restore this radio of sorts. I'm going to clean it if this works. It's a little dirty, as you can see. But first I wanted to make sure that I can use it again and repair it. So today I'm going to show you a very simple way on how you can restore old electronics or new electronics and specifically a type of electronic device that's called a potentiometer, which is really usually on a button or a dial like this that changes the resistance of the device and therefore allow you to do something of a variable interval. In this case, it is the volume control button. So all volume control buttons will be potentiometer. Some tuners will be potentiometers. Potentiometers exist in a lot of varieties. So we're going to squeeze some of electronic cleaner here because we cannot open it. If you have a radio you can open, the vast majority of potentiometers have a little opening that you can actually put the electronic cleaner in, and that will allow you to clean it and bring back life to your old electronics. This is a fluid that I can usually buy at Walmart for about $3 or $4. I think this time I bought it for $3.50, and it is a great addition to your do-it-yourself arsenal. I've also used the same kind of liquid to clear sticky buttons in your cars. If you have a button that wants to stick, usually it's because of dirt and grime, and spraying this will clean it up. So another little tip that doesn't relate to our episode, but hopefully you will find useful. So this is my childhood radio that I want to see if I can bring back to life. As you will hear in a moment, the radio comes on, but it has a lot of scratching sounds and very poor reception. I cannot find an easy way to open this radio, and as it is my childhood radio, I really do not want to risk breaking it. So initially what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some CRC electronic cleaner, and I'm going to attempt to clear the potentiometer, which is really what is attached to any dial that allows a radio to tune, and this will be this dial here. In all the radios is on off, and you still hear the scratchiness to this. And of course this is the tuner. I'm sorry, this is the radio selector. So let's clean this and see if it will work. Ideally, I would like to clean it by opening the radio, but I cannot find really a good way to open the radio. So what we're doing here is we're just spritzing just adding some fluid here. And then we're going to turn it on and off a lot of times, attempting to clear it. Again, only use electronic clear here. This is not a lubricant. This is just a cleaner. And we can hear the volume now. Let's find a better station.
Years, but Pioneer is still providing top quality product.
And you can see there is no scratching now.
Us today at 919-805 for Pioneer Exteriors.
That is a fast and easy repair and applies to most every old electronic you might have. Now, if this didn't work, I will have to open the radio. And if you open the radio very frequently, potentiometers have a little opening that you can put a little straw end like this to put the cleaner. I've always used the CRC electronic cleaner. I find it to be very good in quality. I definitely enjoy it, and it has worked very well for me in automotive applications and home electronics. So as you did see, our experiment was very successful. This old radio now is going to be cleaned and it's going to become a permanent fixture in my office. I really have a lot of nostalgia for it. I'm aware that probably I can buy newer radios, but this brings me a lot of warm feelings and reminds me of my childhood. I hope this very short tip is useful for you and you can find a way to incorporate it in your daily repairs or something that maybe you will otherwise throw away, or pay someone a lot of money, for example, to fix a sticky button in your car. If you did find some value to this episode, we do ask you to give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, the other button works as well. Share, like, subscribe, and let us know what you would like to see in future episodes of the Urban Homesteading Channel. From the Garage Wizard and the Urban Homesteading Channel, I bid you a great week and I'll see you soon. Farewell, friends.